Hey y'all, I'm Lauren and welcome to Cantina Cast. The time is finally almost here to wrap up the High Republic. We have Trials of the Jedi written by Charles Soule coming out on June 17th. I have a lot of mixed emotions about wrapping up the High Republic. I feel like I have had like every emotion possible about this series, from great love to great frustration at times. But I mean, overall, I've really enjoyed following all of these characters. And that's really what kept me coming back through all of this time, is my love for the characters and my investment in wanting them to be okay and work everything out. So because of all of that, like, I am sad to see the High Republic wrapping up. But on the other hand, I'm also very excited to see it wrapping up because I'm ready to get some of these questions answered that I have had for the past 4 years. Let's get this going. I think it's so great that Charles Soule not only wrote the first High Republic novel, but also wrote the last High Republic novel. So getting to kind of kick it off and then also put a bow on it at the end, I think is really cool. I'm really glad that it is being left in Charles Soule's hands to wrap it all up. It feels silly to talk about if this is a must read or not, because obviously if you're still here with the High Republic after all of this time, you might as well read this book. It's the final adult novel of the High Republic. So, I mean, that pretty much just goes without saying. Also in this book, they do finally go back to the homeworld of the Nameless, also known as Planet X, if you read Phase 2 of the High Republic. I'm really glad about that because in my Into the Light review that I recently put out, that was one of my things that I was confused about, is why are they not going back to the homeworld of the Nameless yet? So I'm not quite sure why they waited as long as they did, because Reath Silas discovered the thing about the homeworld of the Nameless being key to unlocking the Blight. That happened in Tears of the Nameless, the young adult novel written by George Mann, and then Claudia Gray's book Into the Light came after that. And in that book, they did not go to the homeworld of the Nameless, and I was like, why? But in this book, they are going to the homeworld of the Nameless, finally. Going into this novel, I was really looking forward to getting that whole situation answered. Also, something I do want to say about this book, if you're on the fence about it at all at this point, which, if you're still watching High Republic content and you're this far along, I'm guessing you're probably not. But if you are on the fence, I would say that pretty much any character that you have ever cared about in the High Republic is probably in this book, or at the very least, something is revealed about how that character ends up. I mean, a lot of characters, even from the comics, characters from the Edge of Balance manga, characters that you would not expect to see are also mentioned or on the page in this novel. And one of my things I talked about in my Into the Light review is I was really hoping that Reath Silas would still be a big part of this final book. And I'm really glad that he is a big character in this book, just like he has been in previous High Republic books. So I guess it makes sense. But the way that it left off with Into the Light, I wasn't 100% sure if that was his character totally wrapping up his character arc or not. So I am happy to report that we do get more Reath Silas in Trials of the Jedi. Yeah, we are getting some big questions answered at long last in this book. So to me, that's what I'm here for. That's what I came for. I want to get those questions answered, and I want to see where all of my favorite characters end up at the end of this. And I will say that this book does deliver on those matters. Because this book isn't out yet, I'm not going to talk any spoilers or any plot details of the book yet, but keep an eye out for my review video that's going to be coming out once the book is out on June 17th. And that's when I'll give more plot details, spoilers, and I'll say my own personal thoughts about the book at that time. Let me know in the comments if you've been following along with the High Republic all this time. What are you hoping to see in this next book? And thanks so much for joining, y'all. I hope that y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.